the guys from Broadcast thought. They did an amazing panel this week, a couple days ago, right? I don't know what day this is now, but a couple days ago you guys did a panel discussion about, well, tell us exactly what it was about. It had to do with zombies, because zombies are the thing right now, of course. So
we explored a couple of forensic psychiatry and legal scenarios that have to do with zombie apocalypses, and then we finished it off with a mock trial where we served as the expert witnesses. Dr. Bender here was the judge, and we paired up with some lawyers as the prosecution and defense.
Everyone has an opinion about everything, and I can go on a whole tangent about certain cases in the news right now and such. Everyone has an opinion, so I think it was great. So what was our final verdict?
We tried to get a verdict. So as the judge, I asked the jury to hand the verdict over. When we did that, we did it by show of hands, given that the jury was more than 12 people, a few hundred. So I asked
non-zombies.
And non-zombies either. Yeah, it's hard to get a jury of your peers, you know. So I had them asked them to raise their hands for how many people think our defendant was guilty for the murders he committed as a zombie after being hypothetically cured. And about half went up, and then I said how many found him not guilty by reason of insanity, and the other half went up. So it really was a hung jury, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Very surprising.
And this is different from WonderCon. WonderCon we had a majority said he was not guilty by reason of insanity.
Really? By reason of insanity? I mean, I never really thought about that. But I guess if it's, oh my gosh, I mean, it's because I guess there could be medical things involved, so that could be
virus. And the zombie virus causes cognitive problems.
Right.
Disorganized thinking and behavior for a zombie. Which has a correlation to, real life arguments that people make related to insanity.
That's so crazy. Oh, that's so interesting. I'm so mad I missed that. So, okay, for everyone out there, for my single audience, what would, in your guys' minds, what would be some characteristics or some warning signs that you might be dating a zombie in this fake Comic-Con world we're talking about?
Well, I think if a hickey turns into, your face being chewed off, then, that might be a hint.
Yes, good one. Obvious, but yes, good. You're right. How did I miss that?
If your partner is cold to the touch, that might be another hint.
Totally. I think I've dated people like that. So
body parts fall off,
on the black side. Also.
Yeah, it'd be not good.
Just in your own opinion, why do you think people are so infatuated by zombies? Like, why is this such a big deal in pop culture?
Well, I talked to somebody about this the other day, and they were kind of arguing that it's an extension of more nihilistic kind of belief among people. I don't know if that's really accurate or not, but I think it's interesting to think about it that way. I just think people like to fantasize about, things that are kind of far-fetched and horrific. In a safe way. People think about death all the time, and certainly when you're dealing with zombies, death is at the forefront of every story, whether it's the zombie who's not quite dead but is not living, or if you're facing your own mortality if you're being chased by these zombies. So. I think there can be a commentary now as to whether we've become zombies because of how much we're on the internet, how much we watch, how much media we consume. Are we turning into zombies? But the interesting thing in the more recent zombie fiction is pairing it with the apocalypse, the idea that the world is over, and wondering what would I do if I were faced with these horrible situations? Would I shoot somebody that's going to eat my loved one? Or what would I do if I were a zombie, even if I want to take it a step further? Well, it is interesting. The whole apocalyptic scenario with zombies, it really blew up in the 60s, right? With Romero's Night of the Living Dead, and that is right in the heart of the Cold War era. We're kind of living, in the shadow of the bomb all the time, and I think that probably played a big role in that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say
I know, I'm like,
he kept saying it. That's what's
like, he wants to say something. Thanks so much for letting me talk to you. Just tell us your names and what your specialty is.
My name is Dr. Erin Bender. I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist, adult psychiatrist, and also a forensic psychiatrist. I treat people in psychotherapy, medication management, couples therapy. But the fun stuff I do is working with pop culture and psychiatry. And with my colleagues as co-founder of Broadcast Thought, we apply our real through psychiatry and mental health to popular culture?
I'm Dr. Praveen Kalmam. I'm a child and adolescent and adult psychiatrist. I also am a forensic psychiatrist and a co-founder of This Thought, where we take real-life forensic psychiatry and general psychiatry and apply it to fiction.
I'm Dr. Vasilis Pozios. I'm a forensic psychiatrist and co-founder of This Thought.
Anything else?
Fantastic.